we need to stop complaining about our friends. Here's the honest truth. When you get on self improvement, you immediately start to judge your circle and the people around you for not being on self improvement. So when you start going to the gym, you start judging all your skinny friends and all your fat friends for not being in the gym. You start to touch a little bit of cheese. You get to clowning all your friends that don't have a job and maybe your friends that are not making money. Here's the reality of the situation though. A, energy that you spend complaining about other people, complaining about things that are not within your control is wasted energy. You could use that energy to improve another area of your life or to just use on your daily tasks. I mean, why complain about your friends when you could do homework? Why complain about your friends when you could go watch a YouTube video, when you could go write some shit, meditate? I mean, do something, but don't sit and really use your precious time and energy complaining about other people and circumstances that are out of your control. One. Two, you're not that great. You're honestly not that good. I have complained about many a friend. And as I really sit here in a sober moment and reflect upon the reality of my life, I have so far to come still. There is still so much. I don't even feel remotely close to where I'm supposed to be at. And the truth is, we all sit at slightly different positions on hierarchies in different areas of our lives. So one guy might be really good on finance, but relationally, he's like fucking autistic. Like he cannot talk to women. You feel me? And he's losing in that area. Or maybe he's just not funny. He's really deadpan and dry. He can't carry conversations. Point being, different people will sit at different levels in different like areas of their lives. Your friends should ideally give you something. Like we have friends that we all like. I don't seek any financial advice. I don't want to be motivated. I want to just kick it with this guy and laugh. That's okay. He's still providing some sort of value. If you judge and see that this person is just negative, like I just don't feel good around them, don't be their friend. Like, why would you complain about them when you could just remove them from your life? It's really imperative that you understand that everything is within your control. If you have an issue with someone, you can talk it out, you could remove them from your life, or you could choose not to have that issue anymore. Now, I want to tell you guys what really made this come up to mind. It's a concept called the napkin effect. So, I'm going to use a shirt to demonstrate it, but really it's the same thing. Or perhaps I should use a piece of paper. Maybe that's a better example because napkins are, in fact, paper. So, let's do that instead. If you pick up a napkin, let's imagine this piece of paper over here is a napkin. If you pick up a napkin from its center, okay, this is a piece of paper, so it's not as fluid as a napkin. So it didn't work. There we go. The corners will rise as you pick up the napkin. Think of yourself as the center of the napkin and think of the corners as communities, people, your social net, your social web. As you level up, the people around you will inevitably also level up in order to remain a core part of your circle. So, if someone wants to remain close to the center, let's say this person is over here, this is your best friend, that's like your fucking sister, that's like your girlfriend, or these are people that are relatively, close to you. In fact, the closer to the center they are, the closer to you they are. So your best friend might be right here. He might be really close to the center of the napkin, meaning the more you level up, the more that nigga levels up. Your girlfriend, ideally, your romantic partner, is also very near to you. So as you get more fit, she gets more fit. As you upgrade, she upgrades. The reality is, almost everyone will upgrade as a result of you leveling up, but to varying degrees. So understand that instead of complaining about how your best friend is a bum, you could just go so fucking hard on self improvement. And if he desires to retain his position in your life, he will also start to level up. And if not, he'll naturally just start to slip away from the center and he'll get replaced. It's just the truth. Someone else who is more aligned with you, your morals, your values, and the way that you're living your life is going to enter that position. And it'll all be good. See, I'm realizing some people that I used to really sleep on are starting to make moves in life. And I'm like, fuck, I'm not as good as I thought. He might be ahead of me right now, low key. He's got a nicer car. He's making more money than me. Shit, like maybe I should pull my pants up and stop judging these people. As I level up, I realize that the people around me who are supposed to be around me are also leveling up. If they value you or if they respect you, they will also start to see the progress that you're making. They'll ask you for tips or they'll just tag along. There's no way a guy just watch you get buff as fuck, rich as shit, and just stays fat and bored. They will ask questions. And if they don't, they will just slip away. It's just natural. I remember going through transitions in junior college where I really started to go hard on self improvement. And I lived in a house of all guys. So playing FIFA, gaming, sitting around and talking about coach and practice was the norm. But I no longer wanted that energy in my life. I wanted to focus all energy outside of football and school on myself and on leveling up. So I stopped gaming. I was no longer playing FIFA with the boys. I was no longer just hanging out and talking about shit that I have no control over. Like, and slowly people started to fade out of my life. And you start to realize, well, am I really friends with that guy or do we just play FIFA after practice and complain about coach? Don't mistake spending time with people out of lack of priorities for friendship. Don't mistake the guy that you go to parties for or that you go bar hopping with for a friend. These are not friends. These are people that are acquaintances, or if anything, they're like friends of convenience. You're only friends because you happen to do the same things and be in the same place. But if you moved away, you would make zero effort to stay in contact with that person. My real friends, some of them I met almost a decade ago. They're in different states, they're in different continents, different countries. We still keep in touch. We still talk. Those are my brothers. Those are my real friends. And they're leveling up as I do. I am guilty of this. I used to judge my friends a lot, and I made this video just so that you don't fall into the same trap. I hope that this helped. Umakwana, keep going.